Namaskaram Arnab and namaskaram to my fellow panelists, to the viewers of Republic. A very general note, even before I could begin. In the past, when we have dealt with Rajas of dynasties and in the Puranas as well, a Raja used to be the repository of protecting the country. He used to physically go and fight. And he used to be the judge to most cases when appeals used to come from citizens. And he used to be the patron of arts. At the same time, he used to manage his Rajya. So all these functions vested in one Raja. But after independence, we have left the judiciary, the cases to the judiciary. Then there's an executive, there's a legislature, then there's a defense forces that is guarding us from all sides. So now, though they seem like independent bodies, they have to work in tandem, they have to work together. I have had the opportunity, Arnab, to meet the former Chief Justices in various functions, be it Chandrachud ji, Lalit ji, Bobde ji. All of them have a great academic acumen and I respect all of them. I respect the judiciary currently as well. But here, as a citizen, as a practicing Hindu, as a person who believes in Sanatana Dharma, I was quite taken aback when I read that comment. In fact, you wouldn't believe, after I read that statement of the Honorable Chief Justice, I had to check multiple sources across media if this statement is what he said. Because at times, given in the social media world that we are, we don't know what people say and how it gets twisted. But I was quite appalled, taken aback when he said, go ask the deity. As you rightly put it, Arnab, it comes under the Archaeological Survey of India's jurisdiction. He could have just said it doesn't fall under our purview. There's a lot that needs to be decided by ASI. Please go check with them. And ASI themselves can't do much about it because as of now, it's a monument which is not functioning. So to establish a head there, first of all, the Shilpis have to be brought together, what Agama the temple is, what we should follow. A lot of things have to go. It is not that the petition can be accepted that very second. But the way he said, go ask the deity, a lot of them felt offended. And some of them even said, oh, this is akin to Prahlada's father asking the boy, show me where your Hari is. Is he there in this pillar? Do you think if you believe he's in this pillar, let him come out? And people were quoting Satyam Vidhatum Nija Bhritya Bhashitam. So when how Nrisimha came out of the pillar, when people had diffidence that God will never come, how he came. So all these things hurt the feelings of the citizens, the believers. So it's extremely important that too as a very responsible body, one of the very respected judiciary in our country, that too the apex court, that too the Chief Justice. If such statements do come, it does hurt the feelings a lot. I know, as you rightly said, there is a lot of personal immunity that they enjoy, but there is something called as morality. There's something called as consciousness. I would just appeal to the Chief Justice to ponder, even if he believes in certain other faith. When you sit as the Chief Justice, it doesn't matter to which faith you personally belong to. You shouldn't make such sweeping statements that hurt the sentiments of the devotees. Two things. As you rightly pointed out, when we all look up to the judiciary, when we all look up to the apex court, that too to a position like the Chief Justice of India, of course, it does hurt the sentiments of the Hindus. There's no doubt about it. And to say that, one panelist said, majority of the Hindus are secular. Exactly. So majority of the Hindus are secular. That is why this country remains secular. So I take that as a great comment. And to say things on Shubhrasta that she has propaganda and all of that, she doesn't belong to any political party. She voices her opinion on a variety of issues. So these are all sweeping statements. That is what Arnab. These are all the sweeping statements. So when, even when panels, when people do not know any of us, they make sweeping statements. Correct. People like news, pet propaganda and all of that. This is what I never said a word about the other panelists, though he may be a Congress leader, the other person could be an analyst himself, not a word. See, this is what our civilization has taught us about. That is why you don't see Hindus on the streets and protesting about the statement made. We just like how Shubhrasta said, we let karma take over and future will always decide. The same Vishnu whom the Honorable Chief Justice pointed to will decide what is right and what is wrong.